What's your favourite food?
Cheese. Cheese? Panicked cheese? Pizza? Mexican? Probably Mexican. Hi, I'm Lieutenant Eleanor Brownlie and I'm a surface warfare officer in the Royal Australian Navy.
We've heard you say that you like to seek out challenging roles as you've progressed through your career. Tell us a bit about that. How did that lead you to where you are today?
Well, I never thought that I wanted to join the Navy. I actually thought I wanted to be a film producer when I left school. So I went to civilian uni, and in my first class I thought, oh no, I don't want to be a film producer at all. And over the course of that year, I realized I really wanted to do something practical and I didn't see myself in a corporate job. So someone suggested Navy to me and I thought, actually, that sounds really good. So that was how I got my foot in the door originally. And then from there, I just picked things that I've enjoyed. I wasn't sure how I would find being a surface warfare officer, but the second I got to sea, I actually really loved it. And I loved working with people and doing different tasks every day. So it kind of evolved from that, I guess. And then flowing into the roles that I've done after that, I've picked things that I think things I wanted to give back to other people that I've enjoyed, and then moving into the joint headquarters, that's been a role to see the broader ADF operations. So I've just picked a range of things, I think, and not all of them have been planned, but they've all been interesting and challenging in different ways.
You've worked at ADFA and now in Joint Operations Command, two roles that require you to work integrated with the other services. Do you think it's important we work as an integrated force, and why?
It's definitely important that we work as an integrated force. I think the strategic challenges that our generation is facing are different to ones that have come before. There's more actors, vectors and factors across all 5 domains, and working integrated allows us to use what each service brings in unique skills, which are different capabilities and experience or operational experience, offer us the ability to provide the effects that the ADF is looking for more effectively than single services alone. It's certainly challenging at times because services are quite different, but that's what makes the ADF, I think, quite a unique organisation in that aspect. We try and utilise the differences rather than stand them out.
Your role requires that you work from an office environment and also complete deployments at sea. How do those two experiences differ? Do you think you can transfer lessons or habits from one to the other?
They're definitely very different environments, the office and sea environment. There are transferable elements for sure. At sea, that's the space for you to learn those foundational technical skills and the tactical level understanding, whereas the office environment has offered me the ability to broaden my understanding of the ADF more generally at the operational or strategic level. Sea offers you the understanding of what our units can do individually, whereas the office roles that I've done have allowed me to see more broadly what we're trying to achieve as a full force, not just Navy specific. So our focus always is on building the most effective team, which is something that I really like actually about the organisation. We're not seeking anything except to build the most effective force that we can. So that team building element that you get at sea from your bridge team, doing watches, or within the unit of your ship, taking that back to my other roles to try and focus on building people up has been really beneficial.
What has been your favourite moment during your Navy service?
This is my favourite question, I think. There's so many fantastic moments. There's really big moments like feeling trusted to drive a warship through some of the busiest waters in the world near Singapore at night time, that I've been lowered out of a helicopter onto a ship that we've boarded. So those are some of the big moments, but there's also small moments that make you feel really in touch with the history of mariners. There's standing on the bridge wing looking at the most amazing stars you've ever seen, or on a warm, glassy night sailing through bioluminescence that's so bright that it lights up your face like a neon light. Like, there's just so many little moments like that. Having a busy watch coming up that you plan for, try and build your team up to execute effectively, and having that go well, even though it's difficult, is really satisfying. So there's so many moments, big and small, in Navy that I think have just been fantastic. Like a lot of pinch me moments where you're sitting there thinking, this is the coolest job. I'm so glad that I picked this.
We understand that you're also a dedicated runner. How do you balance personal commitments with your career, and do you think Navy supports those external goals in any way?
I like being busy, I will admit, but Navy does offer, it's challenging at sea, naturally, and units do their best to offer you the ability to squeeze in exercise here and there. We have daily PT and the opportunities when you get ashore to go and explore things like that. But I think Navy, where possible, does try and offer opportunities for accessibility to fitness and to education, to those things that outside of your core role broaden your experience within Navy. So I've been very fortunate that I've been able to access things like ADF running or ADF rowing, which have provided funding and travel and training for some of those running or other sporting events that I've done. And same with education. I am just finishing my postgraduate study, which has been funded by Navy as well. So having that facilitated somewhat in terms of time to attend events or time to undertake study where possible, I think Navy tries really hard to provide those for you.
Can you tell us what marathons you've run? Can you go through a list?
I can. I have done a few road marathons and a few trail ultra marathons, which has been exciting. I think my favorite was the Gold Coast Marathon because it's nice and flat. Whereas for trail running, the Ultra Trail Australia ADF running does every year and has funded that for me. So it's been a great opportunity to go running with some colleagues and friends out in the Blue Mountains, experiencing the outdoors.
Describe Navy life in 3 words.
Dynamic, exciting, adventurous.
Would you rather teleport or time travel?
Teleport.
Where would you go?
Southeast Asia?
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Mountains or oceans?
Oceans.
What's the last TV show you binged?
I actually can't remember. I don't watch a lot of TV. Tour de France Unchained.
Would you rather have to sing everything you say or dance everywhere you go?
Sing everything I say.
If you could swap roles for a day with anyone in the Navy, who would it be and why?
I think I'd like to be a pilot, just to see what it looks like from the air.
And what's your favourite movie quote?
Run, Forrest.